Hi friends, welcome back to another video. This morning, as you can tell, I'm just working on a little bit of breakfast, but we are in day 4 of being off for a snow day. We've had 4 snow days. We were supposed to go back this morning on a 2-hour delay, and then they ended up calling it last night because we have quite a few roads that are still really bad. We have a lot of back mountain roads, things like that. So, yeah. And the Department of, Transportation, or I forget what it was now. They sent it on our email and said that, the state road said that they wouldn't be able to help if buses got stuck. So, I think knowing that the roads were as bad as they were in some areas, they just called it. So, I look for us to go back tomorrow, definitely on a 2-hour delay. But we got another day, so which worked out because I had to go pick up my daughter from work this morning, and I left there, went to Food Line, picked up a ham hock to put in. I started the beans, which you saw, because we have church tonight. It's Thursday, so doing something in the crock pot will be quick and easy. But yeah, I haven't picked up the camera. I haven't been filming. I've filmed some. I've worked some in my room. And I will show you where I'm at with that. I may work some more in there today. I do have to do a few things, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'll show you a picture that I ended up making. I made it last night on the Cricut, but I didn't film it because I don't always just think to pick up the camera and film everything. So I need to get better at that, I guess, but you might be sick and tired of seeing a bunch of Cricut stuff since I'm doing that a lot lately, since that's what I got for Christmas. But anyway, I'll show you what I made. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast here before I gotta go write out some bills and pay some bills. Yay, fun. A day off from work just to pay bills, right? This may be a little bit of something, and then I might have to throw something else into it unless I end up doing something else today. I don't know. There's not a lot going on, but I just thought I would catch up with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to get breakfast started here, and then, if something else happens today, I'll share it. If not, I'll add this with something else. Okay, friends, so on this day, I decided to try to make myself a hearty breakfast that wasn't bad for me. This was the day that I officially kicked it back into high gear and got my butt in the gym and just started back on my health journey. I'll share more about that a little bit later, but I was working on I'll be working on some eggs here in a bit, some scrapple and avocado. I love avocado on a piece of toast with eggs in the mornings, and I absolutely love an avocado on a cheeseburger too, but this avocado was not actually that ripe, so it wasn't that great. It still needed to ripen up a little bit, but I ate it anyway. So but that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to make myself a good healthy breakfast. I'm going to drink a protein shake. I've got a piece of toast, just a teeny bit of butter, some scrapple, eggs and some avocado. So I'm gonna go sit down and eat breakfast, and then I've got to tackle paying bills. Okay, so before I went back and tackled the bill paying, I decided to go ahead and get my breakfast dishes all cleaned up, get the kitchen all straight and the dining room straight. That way I could just set my day off right with a good breakfast and everything clean. So that's what I'm doing here. So hopefully this will give you a little bit of cleaning motivation while I am cleaning up my kitchen. Thought I would take you back and show you what I've done so far in the room, because I haven't painted those doors yet. Maybe that'll be today. I don't know. There's no plan for today. When I was technically supposed to be working. So I had already planned my day to be working. And I actually had a chiropractor appointment early this morning. And when I found out I had a 2-hour delay, I had rescheduled it. And then they canceled school. So after I picked my daughter up, I did go down there and they were able to work me in. So, but my day's just kind of all thrown off. So I don't really know what's gonna, like I said, so let me just show you the room. Just kind of give you a tour of what I've done so far. Okay, so walking in, this is kind of what I've done thus far in the room. I'm not sure what I've showed you. And what I have not showed you, so I'm just going to show it as if I haven't showed it yet. So this desk was over there. That was the desk that I had placed originally in the center, whatever. I moved it over there. I am going to get, I know I have told you this, I want to get a board that's larger than that to make the top of it bigger. And that way the bottom will still be white, and then I can stain the top to match the Bible study area. But that's where I'll do editing, my bills, whatever. I set up the Cricut and the Cricut Joy over here. And I have my iron. I'll just give you a little closer. I have my iron and the little blanket I use because I don't have an ironing board. I've got that placed down there, and then my cutter. In these drawers, I just have like a lint brush so I can get the little pieces off when I weed it. Some painter's tape. I held down that long decal I did last night for my picture, which I'm getting ready to show you. And I've just got some scrapers in there. And then in here, some extra tools for my Cricut Joy. So that table worked out. That was a table that my daughter had in her bathroom and she was not using it anymore. So it worked out good. I brought my aunt's old rocking chair up here and I've just got 2 pillows thrown in it for cushion. That little stand back there, just holding a pillow, tissues. It's got some blankets in it. So I don't have any other place to put it. So that's where it's at. I brought these chairs in here. They were from the dining room. And because it's only 4 of us that live here. So when we have company or need more chairs, I can bring these chairs back out. But I was able to get the big gaming chair and I took that out of here because it was just too big. And these actually, they have those gliders on them so they slide really well. And this floor is awful anyway, like you can tell. Most of it's covered up with this rug, so it's not going to matter if it was to scratch it. But that's protected, so just got a trash can back there in my basket that I keep papers I needed to go downstairs and file. An old crock. These I'm going to, when weather breaks, I'm going to sand these down and then stain those to match the top of this and then to match the top of this over here. I'm super happy with how this is all turning out. Let me move. I've got Bible study stuff already spread out. But this is the picture that I made yesterday. I did not film it, but I still remember the days I prayed for the things I have now. So it has a few little mess ups and it's not exactly 100%. I mean, the picture's straight. The writing is probably a little off, but that's just kind of how it is. It's written kind of, it's not written straight, so it messes with my eyes. But it is straight on there, so I don't know. It looks like it's not, but it is. So then we put this shelf up here. I know I didn't film when we did that. And then I just stained this to match the top of this. I think I want to put another coat of sealant on this, polyacrylic. But I have my Bibles. I've got my HCSB Bible up here, my ESV, my KJV somewhere else. I've got several different versions, and I like to cross-reference, so I think that's good to do. So yeah, but I've got 2 of those up there, and then I just put, I have this sign, because he lives, I can face tomorrow, so I put that there. And then a family picture when we went to the beach, I just put that there, and then with the little plant. And then over here, like I said, at some point I said, I'm not sure if I told you, I don't know what I've told you, but I'd like to get like a cube or a cubby to put books, like my study books and Bibles in, and have them down here. But right now this holds like copy paper, things like that, and I put my printer over there. So once this desk top gets another board on it to make it larger, I'm going to put the printer over here with this desk. So I just didn't want it, I could have put it up here, but I didn't want it up there because I had to put my books there for now. And I just want all that space to be able to spread out and do all my studying. So that's kind of where I'm at on this stuff. The closet, like I said, I've not painted the doors yet, but the closet looks way better than what it was. Way better. Let me turn the light on. It is so much nicer than what it was. So much cleaner. All of the, most of the decoration type stuff has been moved or is inside of this dresser. This is paint cans. I would take them downstairs, but it's kind of cold right now, so I don't want them to mess them up. So, and then some of them I'm going to be pulling from to probably paint in this room. So I just left them in there. That table is a folding black table. I can pull it out and put it in the center of the floor when I want to craft with the Cricut, or if I needed extra space doing studying, whatever, you know. Just a few decoration type things still left up here. And once I get all of my winter stuff down, then I'll be able to pull from. But these baskets are holding right now my transfer tape and all of my vinyls, different vinyls. That's a shirt I bought. I want to do a shirt, but I haven't done it yet. Wow. There's an oldie. That's an oldie. Long time ago. Long time ago. So anyway, there's some greenery there. Those go in my kitchen once, like I said, once I take down Christmas, or the rest of the winter stuff. Most of Christmas is down. And more decorations. Like I said, I was not moving any of this. This is memory boxes, pictures. That's all out of sight. It's fine. But in here, I just did, this has like some picture frames. These will go in the living room when I take down winter stuff, because spring will come. And so there's some things there. More greenery. Most of that will come out as well. I think next year when I do Christmas, I want to kind of work Christmas around what I already have. And that way I'm not pulling out. So I'm going to try it. We'll see. And then this is like cutters for paper and things like that. Some decals there. That's my tripod bag. And then down here, hot glue guns are in there. Just some sandpaper, some paint brushes, little things like that. And then over here, this is the paper I'm contemplating putting in this room. Tripod bag, 2 picture frames with pictures I need to figure out what to do with. And then just some easels back there for painting. So it looks 10 times better. At least it's organized. I know where stuff is at and all of that. So painting will come when the mood hits me. Because the mood has got to hit me. Because I'm just not into it. Yesterday, let me put you down because my arm will start hurting. Yesterday, I was home because we had another snow day, and my husband had went back to work, my son had went to work, and then my daughter had to sleep all day because she had to work last night. So I was here and I was like, oh, I'm so bored. And there was things I could have done. I mean, let's be real. There are days when there's cleaning that could be done. There's stuff that could be done. I probably could have vlogged cleaning and filmed cleaning, but I didn't. I was just like, no. It's messy outside. It's sloppy with the snow and stuff. And it's like, no matter how much I sweep, mop, vacuum, it's just, it's all coming in. So I just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't do it. It was a lazy day. But as I was being lazy, I was like, okay, I'm being too lazy. So I did get my butt up and I went to the gym. And I walked for an hour on the treadmill. I did like 3 miles. So that was good because I told myself that this year I have a membership. I'm using it. I went in actually when I first got there and I had them do like the body scan on me. And because with my membership, I get 1 of those a month. So I was able to see where I'm at, my weight, you know, all of the numbers in conjunction to my age and my height and all that stuff. So I know where I am starting. And so in a month, I'll be able to tell if I've like gained any muscle, you know, lost any weight, whatever. But just trying to get healthy so that, you know, I'm getting older. It's just, you know, happens to the best of us. So I want to stay as healthy as I can and to stay as mobile as I can. I don't want to get to a point where I quit and I give up. And so let me encourage you, you know, if you feel like you're in that slump, get up and do it with me. You know, let's not get to those places. You know, let's make sure that we don't and do our best to try not to. I know some things in life are always, you know, it's inevitable. Some things happen and we can't control. But if I can try to prevent, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Isn't that what they say? I think that's what they say. I think. So I'm trying that ounce of prevention. So this morning I ate a good breakfast. I feel energized and good. But I need to do bills, and that's not very energetic. So, and I want to do some studying. So that's not much to film. You know, you're just going to see me sitting there reading and studying. You know, boring for you, really good for me. So as far as anything else goes, it depends upon what time frame I have. It's already like after 10 o'clock. It's like quarter after. I do need to go downstairs and start some laundry. So I will probably do that. But yeah, like I said, I might add this to another video or whatever if I don't do anything, because I need to get back into a routine. I need to get back into a schedule. It really messes with my planning, or, you know, you'd think that I would be able to plan better with being off of work. But I guess I'm just so used to working that I'm used to that schedule. I mean, it wears me out as far as like, you know, getting up early in the morning and that type of thing. But I'm used to that schedule, and I'm used to going and getting home at a certain time, and then I have X amount of hours to do something. And so, yeah, you'd think I'd be a little bit better at it, but anyway, I've got to pay bills. So I'll pick back up when there's something to pick back up for. All right, so at this point, it was time to go downstairs and just get my laundry started. This video is kind of just a catch up with you guys. I really haven't done a lot of filming here lately because I'm trying to get back into my routine. And as I just stated, I'm trying to get back into a more healthier routine, which now has placed one more thing on my plate, because I am making sure that I am going back to the gym in the middle of the day when I get home from my bus run. So that's taking up my time, but I'm not putting that on the back burner. That's gonna take priority right now because I want to stay consistent. I have been consistent upon doing this voiceover now, because it's much later than when I filmed this, obviously, because I've been putting things off and had other things that I had to get done, and it's taken me forever to go back and to edit these videos. And so I thought about scrapping all of this, and I was like, no, because it has the update on the room, which the room has even more updates since this. If you hear them in the background chirping or fluttering around, my husband we have 8 baby chickens in here right now in a little, I don't know what you call this thing. It looks like a little pup tent. I'll include a picture right here. But yeah, so we have those going on right now. So that's kind of like held me off from doing some voiceovers and different things. And I'm like, I can't keep putting it off. I have to do it. So, but with the new schedule that I'm trying to place on myself, I'm trying to make sure that I go to the gym at least 3 times a week, if not 4. So, you know, right now it is Thursday, the 30th is when I'm doing this voiceover. So, right now I've been Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday I went, after my bus run, and I went and I did my miles on the treadmill. And then I do a little bit of working out there on the machines. I don't know. Maybe let me know if you're like me or not. I don't like working out on the machines unless somebody is with me. I don't know. I feel really weird, you know? I mean, which I shouldn't, because there's a lot of like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of older people that are there that like I'm looking at and I'm thinking, wow, they're super fit. # goals for me, you know? So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm unsure on how to use all of the equipment or whatever, but I will use stuff sometimes, and then I will use them when my daughter goes with me or whatever, but she hasn't been able to go because her schedule is different than mine. But Monday I did my time on the treadmill. Tuesday, I actually was able to get back into a spin class, which I have not been to a spin class in forever. And if you've ever done spin, let me tell you, when you first start spin, that little bike seat will kick your rear end's butt, let me tell you. I mean, my tail has hurt the last 2 days since I went to spin class again. I guess I'm out of practice from because you're like up, down on the seats. She makes you do like jumps and stuff, but it's a lot of fun. The teacher's really good in there. So I enjoyed it. I was able to get back in there, and it's been a long time. So I did that on Tuesday, and then yesterday I was able to get back in, and I did some time on the treadmill. I had to cut my time short because I had to go pick up my daughter. But at least I was able to get in there and at least get my time, my workout in before I had to go back to work. So, and then my plan is to go back Friday again and possibly Saturday morning for another spin class if I can get in on it. So today's kind of like a rest day, so I figured I would take my time to go ahead and work on doing some editing because I'm behind. So that's what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys will bear with me. I know this is kind of like a hodgepodge of things, but I will get back into a routine. I promise. So you can tell there's been sled riding. When you go in, there's not one sock, not two socks, but 3 socks.
Sunrise breaks over me, whispering love in the breeze. Your word sets my heart free. In your arms I find my peace, guided by your gentle hand. Here I take my steadfast stand, to love you with all I am, following your divine plan. Love God above all things, enjoy our hearts will sing, respect in what He brings, in faith our souls will cling. Through trials and through pain, you're the shelter from the rain. In your grace I'll remain, lost and found in your name. Every step you light my way, in your truth I'll always stay. With your love my fears are laid, grateful every single day. Love God above all things, enjoy our hearts will sing, respect in what He brings, in faith our souls will cling. Every step you light my way, in your truth I'll always stay. With your love my fears are laid, grateful every single day. Love God above all things, enjoy our hearts will sing, respect in what He brings, in faith our souls will cling. It's a fun day, let's lift our voices, let it ring in the sunshine, bright and warm. Feel the love away from harm. Jump and shout for joy, every girl and every boy. Clap your hands and spin around, feel the spirit all around. Jump and shout, come on, let's dance. Give your heart a the heat. Raise your hands, wave them right. In His love we find delight. Step by step, side to side, keep the faith, our hearts are wide. In the light we'll dance and sing, celebrate our heavenly King. Jump and shout, come on, let's dance. Give your heart another chance. Roll and spin, up high. Hands to heaven, touch the sky.
Alright, so at this point I just cut up some cucumbers and I'm going to use some garlic parmesan. This let me get you where you can see better and in a better position. But some of this popcorn flavoring, but it's garlic parmesan. It's really good on cucumbers. And so I just sprinkle it on there. Gives it a little bit of flavor on my cucumbers. And will make for a good afternoon snack. This is probably going to be my lunch. Just some cucumbers with some garlic parm on there. So good. I remember when I used to hate cucumbers when I was a kid. I love them now. I could slice up that whole thing and eat it all. Alright, so at this point it was time to start making some dinner. On this evening I just mixed up some hamburger meat, made some hamburgers. I had the beans cooking all day, so those were smelling so good in the house. And then I made cornbread muffins like out of the little Jiffy box and had some cucumbers with it. So that was dinner. So I'm just mixing up my hamburger meat here. I use the Weber seasoning for the Grill Mate seasoning, and then the Worcestershire sauce. I guess that's how you say it. That's how I say it. I don't know. But mixing up that with my hamburger meat, and then just gonna patty out some hamburgers and get those fried.
Jesus on that hill He bled, there for me and for us all. Crown of thorns upon His head, love so pure it broke the fall. Hands that heal and hands that save, spread them wide on wooden beams. Sacrifice His life He gave, for our sins He did redeem. His blood saves humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Love so deep, it eternity. In His arms we begin again. Storms may rise, but we find peace. In His grace we never lost. Mercy's light that will not cease. All from love upon that cross. Glory, glory to the King. Heaven's door now open wide. In His name our hearts will sing. For in Him we'll always hide. His blood saves humanity, washed away our darkest sin. Not so deep, eternity. In His arms we begin again. Storms may rise, but we find peace. In His grace we're never lost. Mercy's light that will not cease. All from love upon that cross. Glory, glory, glory to the King. Heaven's door now open wide. In His name our hearts will sing. For in Him we'll always hide. In Him we'll always hide.
Alright, so we got some pinto beans with some ham hock cooked in there, some cucumbers on the side, a cornbread muffin, and a hamburger. Taylor's putting hers on bread and wearing the mustard in your face. So, yummy dinner. Alright friends, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize that these are kind of so far out. I'm going to get caught up and get back on a good routine and a good schedule. But I thought I would end up with some shots here of our neighborhood deer that just, our yard is always filled with deer. And so my daughter and I, we came outside after dinner and she was taking pictures and videos. And so I thought I would just, this would be a good ending shot. Of course, I will end with a little bit of funniness that was going on in the kitchen. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Those of you guys that stick around with me and you support me each and every time that I do post a video. Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments and letting me know where you're from. It's kind of awesome and cool to find out that how far away some of you guys are. And it's amazing. I will screenshot it and I will send it to my husband when you tell me where you are. And he's like, wow, it's just cool. So thank you for supporting me on this journey. And I just appreciate you guys so much. And I will get back into my routine. I promise, Lord willing, friends, there'll be another one.
Oxygen, hey, ain't nothing stopping it. Hey, so I just want to live my life and party. All I want is to be free and move my body. All around the world, I want to live my life. Rio, 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 realize I want to party. I want a samba. I want a party.
You've been driving me nuts all night.